So what's your name?
My name is Brandon Pouncey.
Awesome. So Brandon Pouncey, you're a student at HCC, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Tell us, what do you do?
Well, what I do at HCC is more than trying to be a student. I want to be a student leader. As I'm president of the photography club, I participate in the graphic design club, the art club, as well as the STEM club, and I also help bring events to the school as well.
Tell us more about the arts.
Well, art, for me, was something that I was always interested in as a child. I always used to draw video game characters, cartoon characters, and things that would interest me. But as I grew older, I shifted more into technology. And then after a tenured career of being IT, I switched over to art. It motivates me and fulfills me in a lot more ways than fixing computers actually does.
I attend Housatonic Community College in an effort to obtain an additional degree in graphic design with a multimedia option. Pouncey and I first met maybe about a year, 2 years ago in a class here at Housatonic. We were taking video editing. He, in fact, was very fluent in the software. He seemed to be very creative. I mean, he was doing his own thing at that time. I feel he's a pioneer in sort because, or in terms of what he's doing with his digital art.
Yes, my work actually is computer generated. I built my PC as an artist as well as an enthusiast. So I put in the proper parts and specifications for it to actually perform well as an art machine, as well as a home entertainment system, video game console, or anything else that you would need. The fact that I use a digital art program called Autodesk Maya, which is made specifically, it's made and it's used in films, video games, television shows on a studio level. So it's a professional program that a lot of people use.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Jay.
Awesome. So you guys are fans of Brandon Pouncey's art?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. He's a real in-depth artist. He knows what he's doing.
He's very exquisite. I love the digital art that he does. It's just so amazing.
Yeah, I see a future for him.
So was art your first choice?
No, engineering was.
How has art at HCC helped you achieve and turn your life around?
The art program at Housatonic is actually very good. It introduces artists not only to the medium that they have themselves explored, but it also introduces them to mediums that they haven't even heard of, are hesitant to explore, or just didn't even want to because of many number of reasons. I hadn't drawn specifically in 10 years before I took my drawing class, and as I took my drawing class, I had a lot of struggles in the beginning. Then afterwards, after a while, after attending class, after listening to the teacher, taking the feedback in, I improved dramatically. In order to improve yourself, you can't just go to the school and have them do all the work and make you better. You actually need to perform better for yourself. And being in a school helps that. You surround yourself in an environment where people push you, where people are like-minded with you, and where people will work with you on the same ideas. They might see something in your art that you've never even thought of, and they might bring something out. They might bring an idea that you never even considered to put into a piece, and then that might change your outlook on what you were trying to do. The school environment in itself helps build a lot of things for an artist, including character, networking, technical skills, and interpretative skills. You have to understand how to communicate your ideas and your message to the viewer outside of the shapes and the forms that you're putting on canvas. You need to be able to speak to people.
At Amichime Cafe this past summer, and it was a really good show, and it was influential because most of the time people equate digital art with just commercial, could be in commercial art. People don't necessarily equate digital art with, say, fine art. So when people think of fine art, they think, Leonardo da Vinci's Picasso. They don't think Photoshop and Maya. And he did all digital art, but on a level or on a stage of fine art.
Awesome, cool.
Yeah.
You guys been to his recent art gallery?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of
We've been
course.
there. We've been there. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I loved it. I just
Yeah, it's
just
really
so mind blowing.
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
just a lot of
so
things to see.
mind-blowing.
He's very detailed as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. I'm Josh.
And I'm Jay.
And art at the school specifically helps bring out the emerging creativity as well as any other latent potential that you would have as a student. Whether you think you're not creative or you think you can't draw, there are always ways of pushing things out of you, whether you want to be pushed or not.